Track and all works at Shugbroough Tunnel have almost finished and the newly laid track is Tamping. Please switch cabs and stop at Stafford so you can head south. So we'll switch cabs. Insert the gear rate off. Into gear, pressing E. Release the brake. Instrument lights on. Headlight on. Check our path out of Stafford Yard. To change hue and hue. Like that, and we are good to go. So brakes are released and power. So speed limit out of here is 15 miles an hour, and we're stopping at Stafford, then going to the worksite at Shugbroough Tunnel, doing some tamping, and then head to Lichfield. The thing about this Tamper is that the speedometer is in kilometers an hour, not miles an hour, which is very strange. Like, how could a train in the UK be allowed to operate if the speedo is in kilometers, not miles? So this scenario is called 6 Zulu 40, 10 o'clock, Stafford to Lichfield sidings. Track and roll work is taking place outside Shugbroough Tunnel between Stafford and College over the weekend, where the train is being diverted via Stoke. It's Sunday and the work is nearly complete. One last thing to do is to tamper the newly laid ballast and track on the worksite so trains can start running tomorrow. Prepare your tamper here prepare your tamper here at Stafford and head to the worksite. So this is set in 2010. Working speed is 55. So the thing about this train is that there's no brake gauge. So it's kind of a guessing game about how much brake you're applying. So this cab is now shut down, go to the other end. Please switch cabs and head south to the worksite and stop at the worksite entrance marker on your HUD. So I was passing Stafford, heading south towards Shugbroough Tunnel, and then stopping at the worksite. So what happened to my frame rate? Why am I getting like 22 FPS? I should be getting like 30. Line to the right goes towards Wolverhampton and Birmingham New Street. Line to the right goes towards the Trent Valley through College. yeah, we're in the Ballast Tamper by Ghost Star trains. So this scenario is part of a scenario pack I made that is currently available on ATS, which is a scenario pack for the West Coast Mainline Trent Valley. It includes 5 scenarios covering freight, passenger, drags, and ECS. And it's currently available on ATS. So yeah, the Tamper, this is, I'm pretty sure this is Gold Star Trains' first product that he released. I think it was about a year ago. I think Gold Star Trains, he wanted to do something that not many people have already done. Like, most developers for TS mainly focus on like mainline stock, like passenger and freight. Nobody has really focused on like the departmental part of things, like Tampers or on-track plants, as they're also called. So the next the next signal is at danger, just waiting for a train to cross our path. Yeah, that train was empty track beds, track flat thing wagons, and some empty hoppers. And we have a clear signal. Also, the Tamper has like gear changes, just like the first gen DMUs. So it's like driving a 101, but with a very heavy Tamper, and it goes slower. Yeah, Tampers are not exactly very fast, because Tampers are built to like tamp stuff with heavy machinery, not necessarily go really fast. So hence why they can only do like 55 miles an hour. Now when they up main towards Shugbroough Tunnel. I think Trent Valley is one of the very few routes in TS that actually looks quite decent in winter. All the other routes in TS are just a barren wasteland in winter because there's literally nothing there. It's just white. emergency indicator for the TSR for the worksite. So the worksite is just after the tunnel. Also on the horn is just like a single blast, like this. That's the horn. There's nothing much else to it. Coming up on the worksite entrance. Just stopping by this workman. You have permission to enter the worksite. Please pull forward and stop at the time start marker on your HUD. So the time start marker is 0.04 miles away. You may now start tamping the track. Please wait, you may stop tamping when you reach the Tamper end marker on your HUD. Okay, so tamping, head over to this side. Flick on... Actually, it would help if I turned on my mouse capture. There we go, that's better. So flick on you, flick on you, flick on you. Now the screen should boot up in the top left. I think it's like Windows 3, I think. Yep, very, very old Windows. Okay, go outside. Lower the tamping equipment. Okay, put on our lights. So this one, This one. This one. Put it gear 1. With the brake. Power into step 1. And to start tamping, press C. Yeah, it does look really cool. By going to the passenger view, you can see the tamping equipment in action from this little cockpit here. You may now stop, if I could talk, you may now raise your tamping equipment and stop at the worksite exit on your HUD. So the first thing to do is shut up that siren. There we go, peace and quiet. Turn off you, turn off the lights, like so. Go over here, turn off all of you, that. With our tamping equipment. Like that, with the brake. And pull forward. So that is our tamping complete. Just need to stop at the worksite exit so we can head out to Lichfield. The worksite exit is just where that orange line is, by the terminate board. Passing by a few other workmen. Tamper work has been signed off and the Tamper unit needs stabling at Lichfield sidings. Top when ready, the top at Lichfield station. There's a shed on the right with some old rails. and he's going back to, I think it's like Bescott or something. No, Whitmore. So that train has some old ballast and old track. Ding, 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 ding. So soon we will be coming up on College Junction, where the line towards Dock-on-Trent comes off, and Stone. And eventually you'll be back around to Crewe or go towards Manchester. This is College Junction. So the last signal was signal yellow, which means I have to think the next signal is danger until I can see that it's not. And our signal is clear. Next station we'll pass through will be WCML Trent Valley, where you can change for the, I think it's called the Chase line, to go towards Walsall and Brum. But also, soon before we get to Ridgeley, we'll see Ridgeley Power Station, which I'm pretty sure is no longer there because the current towers have been demolished. Same with a lot of power stations that have been demolished because of green energy. Yep, there it is on the right, growing towers of Ridgeley Power Station, which are no longer there. So yeah, we're bumming it along the West Coast Main Line at a brisk 52.8 miles an hour. So yeah, the Tamper, I think it's a very good little pack. And I think Dunk Craze on Twitch, or calls our trains as his like company name or developing name. Yeah, Dunk he did a really good job with the Tamper. It's got its own little quirk to it, like tamping stuff. Yeah, but unfortunately there haven't been that many styles for it. I think originally Fletcher did like a payware pack with the Tamper, and I've made a few with it. I think that's about it. I think the general audience, they don't really care for like Tamper stuff. I think what people most care about is like high-speed passenger trains. So if you look at ATS, there's mostly like passenger stock, no passenger scenarios. There's not much freight, there's not much Tamper stuff. It's all just passenger. Although to be fair, the only place you will see a Tamper will be in siding somewhere, not necessarily at work. So new releases. Ghost Star Trains is working on an MPV, so a multi-purpose vehicle, which I'm really looking forward to. AP have released their Mark III A and B pack, which is basically just, I think it's most of the Mark III logo hold coaches. You know, which excludes HSTs and excludes the sleeper stock. Queen's Cross Queen's Lane has had an update which released, I think it was the other day or last week. Basically, the Queen's Cross Queen's Lane update, it has the it has the 700 markers like RLU and FLU. And also the 717 markers as well. And a few other bug fixes here and there. I have quite a lot in work in progress. Like recently I released a stereo pack for Lichfield Manchester, one for WCML Trent Valley, one for Southwest Expressways. Work in progress is a payware pack on King's Cross King's Lynn, another pack on Southwest Expressways, something on Mrs. Link. Quite a lot of work in progress stuff. So yeah, TS is far from dead. Got about 5.5 miles to go. So the wipers are out of sync, just like you expect. Just like on the 185. So hopefully to go with the Mark 3s, AP will update the DVTs as well, with more liveries. Also to work with the 86 EP, the 87 from Wagons, the 47s, 67. I think that's it. Oh yeah, also speaking of work in progress, I've also working on another payware pack on the South Wales coast, based in 1992. I haven't finalised what the stars are yet, but I think I've got like 3 written down. Because back in the 1990s you had like iron ore trains from Port Talbot to Llanwern for steel. And it just so happens that we've got iron ore wagons for that. I think the JTAs or something. I was wanting to do more with the float. I haven't, not the float, the IETs. I haven't driven an IET in ages. And the 700. I think with the IETs, it would be a lot more used when we get like a 331 and a 195. Because the 802s they enter service after the 195s, so it'd be very difficult to do an 802 scenario without a 195. Especially in Chatmoss. Because if you're making like a modern day scenario on Chatmoss, you basically require a 195 and a 331. Otherwise you have to make substitutions, like substitute a 331 with a 319 and substitute a 195 with either a 158 or a 170. Hence why most scenarios on Chatmoss are before 195s came in, which is 2019. Oh, July 1st, 2019. So with Chatmoss, you can go as far back as the end of 2017, because December 2017 is when the Oslo Code opened. That connects Victoria with Piccadilly without having to reverse anywhere. Now approaching Lichfield Trent Valley, change for the Cross City line towards Redditch and Bromsgrove. Yeah, I hope VP fix their 33 pack, or AP do a 33 EP. I'd like to do more on the Cross City line. It's a very underused route. I think the stations are really good. It's just that Dovetail didn't do like a half-assed job on the 323. That's across City, the stations are absolutely amazing. It's just the stock that lets it down. This is Lichfield Trent Valley. Quick change ends and start by upsiding 1 to finish off with. Make sure all manual points are set before moving. Now from the left is a spur from Derby, mainly used by freight and diversions. So check our path, so we edge into the siding that one. Select that junction and we have a clear path into upsiding 1. So when I've stopped in the siding, the scenario will end and the video will end. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this short video with a Tamper. Subscribe for more interesting content, like the video if you're so inclined. Thank you for watching, I'll see you in the next video. So arriving into Lichfield sidings.